but what you can do for Smallville.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what Jonathan Kent said.
Yeah. I think Jonathan Kent also promises to use the meteorites as energy.
Yeah. Like off the bottom of the ocean.
No, not those.
But it's meteors.
Yeah.
It's kryptonite.
Yeah, the kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he's told everybody about kryptonite?
Maybe.
Henry
just scared the bejesus out of me.
Henry, what do you think?
What do you think, my man? Here, let's see. Sorry, everybody. What do you think?
Wow.
What is it?
Dynamite drop in, Henry. You're doing great. You're doing great, kid. That's it. Hey, but you know what else is up?
So gently. Yeah. What else?
Us.
It's us.
Yeah.
Psych.
Wrong button. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are.
Hopefully awesome.
That's right. A positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is to somebody small. That's right, everybody. Maybe we should just rename the podcast Somebody Smallville instead of going back to Smallville.
I'll be okay with that.
I mean, we're only 100 episodes in.
Yeah.
Like, it's still prime to be able to rename it, right? Hey, that's right. This is Smallville, because this is going back to Smallville, our weekly podcast where Maggie and I chit-chat about every episode of Smallville, week by week, episode by episode. This is, of course, like my 29,000th rewatch of the series. And Maggie's first time watching. So she's, we've made it to...
time.
Like a surgeon. Anyway, we've made it through the first 98 episodes. We're on season 5, episode 10 of Smallville. Remember, if you'd like to support the podcast, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name in every episode. Get you access to the Google Drives. You can get all kinds of fun stuff. I'll tell you more about later. But yeah, Maggie, how is your Tuesday going? I had to think about it.
A terrific Tuesday.
Oh, a Mr. Terrific Tuesday?
Maybe. I don't know a lot about Mr. Terrific.
He's got
a T
on his face. Yeah. I know that.
Yeah.
And I think
makes his own tech, doesn't he?
Yeah. He has like T-balls or something. Like it's these little like silver balls that like I don't know. I mean, I don't know what terrific.
All I'm thinking of is a little leaker getting ready to bat. That's all.
I mean, that's close to what it is. Okay. But I'm pretty sure like it caused like the future of the New 52 to die or something. There was a comic series one time called like Future's End, and like it was supposed to lead up to like this big crossover, and like that's where like, oh, it turns out every timeline was actually its own universe, and like so the 90s was its own universe, and the 70s and and so like we got like the return of the pre-New 52 Superman who now was married to Lois and had a kid. Which ended up being co-opted for the rebirth era of DC Comics. It's anyway. So all that I'm pretty sure had to do with Mr. Terrific. Like fucking his balls like did something. Like his energy balls. I don't know what to tell you. All right, I don't know. They might have been called spheres. Now that you mention it, you know what? I have to figure out what the name of this is.
Matt ZR says it's time for a Crazy Lex Luthor Fanatic.
Oh, Matt ZR, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man?
What is crack-a-lackin'?
Just a reminder for tomorrow night that there will not be any
balls. Sorry.
Super 90s.
I was close.
Playback. What?
I was close. They're called T-spheres.
Dang, man, I'm on it.
Like, but I mean, like, I said T-balls. I said T-balls. It's T-spheres. There you go.
Just a reminder, though, tomorrow night, no 90s, Super 90s playback.
That's right. We will not be live the rest of this week because we eventually will be going to watch Justin Timberlake.
We'll be bringing sexy back.
Mr. Timberlake. You think he's going to play like some Trolls music? That would be pretty fucking cool.
I don't know.
Now that.
I wish.
Now that we got it all together. Now we're together. We got it all. Now that we got it all together.
We're together.
We got it all. Now then, you think they get Camilla Cabello?
Camila Cabello?
Yeah. You think?
Wow.
You think they get her up there? What? Is that really how you say it?
Yes.
I thought it was Camila Cabello.
Not Cabela, it's Cabello.
I thought it was like Cabela's. I thought she was a part of that empire. You know,
No,
like you got the fish one, the bass shop, and then you got Cabela's, and that's where Camilla was from. Camila Cabello.
He says, "Dad, you're funny."
Let's go back to Smallville. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Green gas.
That's right, everybody. Welcome to Going Back to Smallville. This is Season 5, Episode 10. I'm a fanatic. I'm crazy about my legs. I'm a fanatic.
Stop.
It's a song, everybody. Look it up. It's terrible. Special thanks, as always, to smallville.fandom.com for giving us the information on this stuff. Listen, I've checked out. Okay, like I'm off the rest of the week.
Checked out.
I'm off the rest of the week. I'm ready to just, Acolyte just dropped.
Yeah.
The Boys comes out in like 2 days. Like I'm done. I'm done. Inside Out.
Stick a fork in him.
Fuck me. I'm done. All right. I take it back. I'm back, baby. It's gonna be one of those nights.
Look, he even has kryptonite on the table.
Episode 98.
That's drunk.
I wish. It was a 98 overall. Original air date was January 12th, 2006. One day after Henry would be born. 18 years later.
Good job, Matt.
I did it.
Way to do the maths.
I tried.
That was junior year for me.
I was 18, getting ready to turn 19. This is the mid-season premiere. So even though we had Lexmas last week, or in our time, not like us there, this is really more like the beginning of the middle, which is really also just ramping up to episode 100. Like that's really all this is getting to. Like there's up to episode 100 and then post episode 100, and that's pretty much all of season 5. Is like you build to 100, and then the rest of the season is just the fallout.
Yeah.
And it feels very uneven because of that. Like it really feels like we drag our feet for the last like 12 episodes of this season.
Great.
It's great. No, it's great. There's some bangers. Don't get me wrong. There's some bangers. All right. And like season 6 is really strong. But I remember thinking the back half was not as strong as the first half. I digress. Written by Wendy Merkel? Miracle?
Diabetes.
This is how we live down here in Miracle.
Mericl. E. Miracle? It might be
Miracle.
Or Miracle.
All right, Wendy.
Miracle.
This is Wendy's only episode of Smallville. I'm going to mute you for a bit. But because this is Wendy's only episode, we also have some other shows that Wendy wrote. So we've got, other projects, not just shows. Wendy wrote 3 episodes of Everwood. Bringing that back. I've never watched Everwood.
Me neither. I
bring it up all the time, but I know nothing about it. Like I know they were like maybe in like a cabin and like a ski resort, like or maybe not even a resort, but like a like South Park, like a mountain town,
mountain town, snow town.
Like you remember that one show where like the moose, Northern Exposure. You remember that show? I'm pretty sure that's all everyone is. It's just that. I also did 1 episode of Jack and Bobby. Maggie, do you know what Jack and Bobby is?
I have no clue. Ghost Whisperer, I do.
A little ditty about Jack and Bobby. So Jack and Bobby.
Is that the one from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No.
I wish.
That's Marvel's Most Wanted. No, Jack and Bobby Maggie is Smallville, but instead of it being for Superman, it's for John F. Kennedy and Bobby Kennedy. But not really. They're not actually the Kennedys, all right? But they will grow up to be presidents. Or, well, at least one of them's president.
And the other runs president.
I mean, I guess. It got canceled.
Okay.
It did not last. But, it was modern, so, like, they were going to be president in, I guess, 2006. And so, the flashbacks, to them being younger was, the 60s, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, it was a little bit more like if what was that show, American Dreams in Smallville, if they had it like a kid. That's what it'd be. What's up?
Oh my God, Matt. So can I tell you Everwood's summary real quick, if I can talk?
Yes, I know what's his name's in it. Chris Pratt.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I was like, oh my God. World-renowned brain surgeon Dr. Andrew Brown finds his life forever changed after his wife dies. He leaves glamorous Manhattan for his prosperous medical practice for the idyllic small town of Everwood, Colorado, which he chooses because of his late wife's emotional attachment to the town.
So it's Casper.
Taking his two kids, Delilah and Ephraim, with him, the show revolves around the families. They hated
their kids.
Family's relationships as they are just a small town life, and the kids' relationships with their peers, both as friends and in the dating world.
And Chris Pratt.
People
were so pissed.
Somebody called Bright.
Dude, people were so pissed when that got canceled instead of One Tree Hill.
Really?
They were head to head, and One Tree Hill persevered. Wow. People were like, fuck you. Because it was one of the things that we lost because of the merging. The merger.
The merger.
Now, Maggie, you may not realize this.
Miracle.
One show that they did keep, SmackDown.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
SmackDown.
Let's see here. Wendy also wrote one episode of The Ghost Whisperer, one episode of The Clone Wars, 14 episodes of Desperate Housewives, 6 episodes of Vixen. That's the animated CW Arrowverse micro series.
I remember that being talked about.
Remember, Vixen shows up in live action.
Yeah.
And it's the same actress did the voice.
Yeah.
Also plays her. Yeah, I thought that was cool. And then wrote 31 episodes of Arrow and was also the showrunner from 2012 through 2018, the end of the series.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so blame Wendy.
No, don't blame Wendy.
It's a joke.
Back
it was good.
Wendy.
I liked it. And good on Wendy,
Yeah.
She did great. Think about it. She did great.
She makes delicious spicy nuggets.
Maggie, that's a Wendy's.
This is Wendy.
All right. Next up, directed by Michael Roll. This is his first episode. Of many.
Mikey Mike.
I mean, there's at least more than one, or else I would have listed his IMDb. So that's all I got for you. The synopsis of this episode provided by IMDb user Claudio Carvalho. Back at it again. I mean, when they write so good, why would I bother finding somebody else? You know what I mean? There's only 3. There's only 3 people that write synopsis on IMDb for each of these episodes. I mean, I could care and do it, but I ain't got the time.
Not getting paid for it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No, it's your job. It's not your job.
I wish it was. All right, anyway. While running for campaign to the Senate, Jonathan hires Lois as his advisor.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, his opponent Lex is visited by a group of fans led by the fanatic Samantha Drake. And the deranged woman threatens the safety of Jonathan by attempting to assassinate him at a political rally by using Lois to carry out the deed. Boink. Meanwhile, Lana discusses with Clark their sex life. Boink. on why he no longer wants to make love to her, and Clark exposes his innermost fears to Chloe that Lana will discover his secret superpowers, and if he continues his romance with Lana, elsewhere Lionel takes and eliminates the dossier Griff has prepared to Lex to discredit Jonathan and offers his financial support to Martha. This is a meaty episode of plot, let me tell you. Lots of sowing. You know, they say you reap what you sow. Somebody said that. And people now there it is.
Get on the tractor, everybody.
You gotta sow.
You're gonna set the plot.
You gotta know when to sow them, know when to reap them. This is season 5, episode 10, Fanatic. Maggie, what did you think about this episode?
This is a very wild episode because I feel like we never got like a straight answer on Jonathan running.
Like if he's running?
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of did.
Kind of.
Like at the end of the episode, like he alluded to it. And then I feel like they just didn't talk about it again.
Yeah.
Although he was in Lexmas, he was the center. So I think we're supposed to... I think that's supposed to
play that part.
Yeah. Yeah. What else did you think about it?
I mean, Clark afraid that he's gonna bang Lana so hard that he's gonna kill her.
You know, Maggie, that's the thing. You know, he could think about it. He could. I'm gonna try and say this as tactfully as possible.
No, you won't.
He could shoot his semen through her. Alright, that's as tactfully as I can get. Alright, I don't know what else to tell you. Think about it.
I'm afraid he's gonna like use his laser eyes.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's part of it, but like, you know, think about it. He, like, dude accidentally grabs a doorknob and rips it off, right? So what do you think he's gonna do in the heat of the passion? You know, the heat of the moment. Like, I mean, I think Banky said it best. Brody said it best on Mallrats when he said that the only woman who could possibly have relations, the only woman whose vagina is strong enough would be Wonder Woman. That's what a sad day that is. Or he could use a kryptonite condom, but that'd kill him. But maybe that's worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, just saying. What else did you think about the episode, Maggie? Did you think about that lady shaving her head? That was fucking weird, right? That was weird.
Yeah, it was very weird. And
V for Vendetta, who?
No.
You know? No. When we got Drake Mallard or whatever the fuck her name was.
Did you say Drake Mallard? Isn't that
Darkwing
Duck? God.
Maggie, listen. When there's trouble, just call DW, okay? Fuck off. What'd you think about her and the other Beastie Boys, her friends that she murdered? She murdered them. Remember that? And then laid her hair on them. This is weird. Yes. I gotta say, the A plot of this episode, super fucking weird. Like, and not good, if I'm being totally honest. And like, this episode is really just serving to sow the seeds to get to 100. I don't really remember the next episode that well.
Yeah.
I would assume it probably does a lot of the same thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure it's good though.
Yeah.
But like, just, you know, the major things that happen in this is just pushing the story along. Oh, Lana and Clark don't fuck no more. Oh.
Wow. Say those.
Oh, Lana and Clark don't fuck no more.
No more.
And like, you know, Jonathan is running for office, and Lois is his campaign.
Martha doesn't like being fake,
and
she took money from Lionel behind Jonathan.
That's the big one. That's the big one. That's a big one. Think about it. Like
is it a big one?
Big.
It's big.
It's like this big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why Lana's gotta watch out. So, I think we can start talking about like the continuity of this episode. I think that would be probably an appropriate thing to do. What do you think, Maggie, at this moment?
I think there's something that needs to be said.
Go ahead and say it. What needs to be said?
Oh, I thought you was going into the ad read.
Well, Maggie, it's funny you should mention that because this episode is brought to you in part by the new movie Digimon Adventure 02: The Beginning, which is now available on Blu-ray. It's 2012 and 10 years have passed since their adventures in the digital world. Davis is now 20, and he and the rest of the Digidestined seem to be changing bit by bit in terms of appearance and lifestyle. Then one day, a giant Digimon suddenly appears in the sky over Tokyo Tower. Davis and the others encounter a mysterious young man named Louis Owada, who informs them that he's the first ever Digidestined in the world. Use our link in the description of this episode to order Digimon Adventure 02: The Beginning on Blu-ray from Amazon today. I actually ordered mine. Should be here Thursday, and I'm very excited to watch that. Maybe I should do a special episode of Hopefully Awesome Show by myself just to talk about this. I mean, when are we going to do that Digimon podcast? When are we going to do that?
When you say.
That's right, everybody. Use our link in the description of this episode to order Digimon Adventure 02: The Beginning on Blu-ray from Amazon. And now, back to the show. Maggie, let's get into war. What is it good for?
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Dog. Just right in the middle of that. Boom! Lucy. Ridiculous. So, how Clark and Lana's relationship have progressed this week? Well, I think we all know it's more of a degression. All right? You could say
Degression of the D.
You could say
a decline in the D.
You could say their
decrease in the D.
God damn it! Will you let me get it out? Shit! I was gonna say you could say that. Fuck! I forgot now. It was gonna be good.
Getting down in the D.
No, it was gonna be a play on words, but I can't. Oh, their relationship has gone limp. That's what I was gonna say. That was it. Thank you. Clark and Lana have an argument because Clark won't fuck Lana. She's like, come on, Clark, and Clark's like, I don't want to do anal.
Stop.
All right, and then Clark's like, but I want to hook your butt. But Clark is afraid he'll hurt Lana now that he has his powers back. And when Lana confronts him about it, he deflects by talking about her new obsession with the meteors. Clark discusses this with Chloe, and unfortunately for her, she tells Clark that Lana is smart and that she'll figure his secret out sooner or later, and he needs to be honest with Lana.
Just tell her, God, man.
Boner alert. You know? Clark's going to have to take matters into his own hands.
Yeah, literally.
Literally. Exactly, Maggie. Lana and Clark reconcile, but Lana tells Clark everything and how she suspects that an alien may have actually arrived during the first meteor shower, unknowingly knowing she doesn't realize that it's Clark himself.
What?
That's right. Maggie, what do you think about these fucks? Are we over it yet? I mean, we've been over it.
I'm over it.
Like,
it
was great. It was great.
For God's sakes, just tell her. Just tell her.
Do you think that's the answer?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you're probably right.
And then figure out the super kiss and kiss her and make her forget.
Boo. Cop out. Boo. Surely to God we won't get a super kiss in this. I will say...
I want a cellophane S.
No, you don't. Don't say things you can't take back, Maggie. All right? You can't take that back. All right?
Can I joke about it?
No.
Oh, man.
You can't double stamp a triple stamp. Listen, here's the thing.
Stamp.
Exactly. All right. Here's the thing, though. Yeah. I don't know. Like, Clark and Lana, I liked it when they were together at the
Yeah.
beginning of the season. It was
Yeah.
nice just to see Clark happy.
Yeah.
We've discussed this
Human.
before. Yeah. Well, not even just human, but like being able to not have to worry and like just be honest with Lana, right?
Yeah.
And then fuck, he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders again. And like he thinks everything's gonna be his fault, you know, just because he might blow her asshole out or something, right? And it's just like, buddy, it'll be okay.
Chill, man.
You know? Just hey, take it easy. All right? Figure this out. You figured out how to shoot lasers out of your eyes. Figure out how to not fuck someone to death. You know? Don't literally, you know, bang your brains out. Like, there's a way to do it. I have full faith that Superman can bone. All right? And that they won't get hurt. All right? I have to believe. I have to believe that there's a world. I believe. But yeah, obviously this relationship is just not smart. Like,
No.
if you can't be honest with each other, it's gonna fail anyway.
Yeah.
And like, I know obviously the show has to have plot and it has to have drama. I get it. But like, this is bad plot and drama. Because they're just manufacturing stuff because they're making their characters do things that are not characteristic of their characters.
Yeah.
Like Clark lying to Lana, yeah, I guess. But like, you would think after like 5 fucking years he would have realized, oh hey, maybe I could tell people my secret now. This is for school.
This is for school.
But no, this little
This is for
fucking
sex.
cunt just can't do anything and just drives me crazy. Maggie, how you feel about it?
It drives me insane. I'm done with them. I'm done.
So do you want them to stay together?
No.
Together
No.
forever.
No.
Well, let's talk about how Clark and Lex have progressed this week. No real interaction, though Lex's fan is the one that tries to kill Clark's dad.
Oh, that's true.
So there you go. How Lex and Lana have progressed this week. No interaction.
Thank God.
That I can think of.
No, they didn't.
Like when did Lionel tell him that Lana, that's why Lana Lang will never love you, son? Is that this episode?
No.
Are you sure?
That was like 2 episodes ago.
I don't know.
That's ER. Help.
It might be this one, because he didn't, like, Lexmas just happened, and I don't think he knew that he loved Lana until that.
Yeah, he did.
Sorry.
Because
Sorry.
the whole point of Lexmas is to show if he became
But
that kind of man.
he's like, Lana Lang, how did that happen? Remember?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I feel like he knew, but like, I feel like he didn't know he knew. You know?
Yeah.
He hadn't accepted it until this, like, Lexmas. That's what I think. We'll find out if they said in this episode. So, anyway, still, their relationship hasn't progressed at all.
No.
But Lex still thinking about Bone and Lana. All comes back to Bones.
Oh, yeah.
And lastly, how Clark and Lois have progressed this week. Lois becomes Jonathan Kent's campaign manager.
Woo! Go Lois. You
Gotta
got
figure a way to
working
keep
2
her
jobs,
out.
girl.
I just love that they had to figure out a way to keep Lois around. Like, instead of just being like, hey, we enjoy this character. They're like, well, what kind of plot reason can we have Lois to be around? What?
Matt CR says I was right.
Son of a bitch. That's fine.
The episode is Solitude due to Clark's paranoia of him thinking he saw Lex and Lana kissing. Oops, not Solitude. But,
Wait, when Lionel said,
yeah.
that's
Said
why
that.
Lana Lang will never love you, son. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think it is. I may be wrong. I don't fucking know. Listen. here's the thing.
Splinter. 3 episodes ago.
That's when Lionel said it. All right. Fair enough. Lois is kidnapped and forced to fire a gun at Jonathan Kent, and Clark saves his dad and runs to save Lois, but Lois has already saved herself and lets Clark know it. She's like, thanks, Smallville. I'll take it from here, or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Bam! Punched her around the dick. I'm like, that's cool.
That's good.
Punched old Nathan Drake. What do you think about
Drake Mallard.
What do you think about Clark and Lois's relationship and how it's grown in this episode?
In this episode, I mean, there's not really any like looks, you know.
They don't really do anything.
Nah.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's more just like her interacting with the family.
Yeah.
Now, I can give you, here's one thing that sucks. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Because it's just like, boo science. Okay. So, like, when she shoots the bullet, Clark hears the balloon pop. But the bullet is moving faster than sound.
Yeah.
So, he wouldn't have heard it. Like, by the time he heard it,
it would have been too late.
His dad already would have been 10 feet under. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway. Science. Fucking Mythbusters. Get the hell out of here. All right? Let us have fun.
Wait, did they really?
No, I'm joking. I was just saying that.
Oh, I was supposed to say, man, that's a request.
Listen, I was going to throw out Mythbusters or Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I threw out Mythbusters came out first. All right?
Okay.
So there you go. It was just a joke, Maggie.
Oh.
Jesus. Get off my fucking back about it, okay?
Shit.
God.
I'm leaving.
Hey. Anything in chat to get caught up on before we
There's
move
a lot
into
in chat.
continuity?
Apparently. Hello, Jeriana. Let's see. Michael Roll directs one more episode this season. He's a returning director for each of the remaining seasons, most of which were usually 2 at least per season.
Nice.
Speaking of Smallville directors, I was today years old from Geek Ledger when I learned the guy who directed the Smallville pilot also directed the Game of Thrones pilot.
Oh.
He also directed the pilots of Arrow and The Flash.
That makes sense. I could see that.
Matt CR said the next episode is Lockdown.
Lockdown.
And he said, "Can't wait to see something to see what you two have to say about it."
Oh, boy.
And that same director also did Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Apparently, Geek Ledger must be on a website because they say, "What the heck? There was a CW/WB Tarzan TV show."
There was, yeah.
How did I not know about this?
Because it was garbage, and I'm pretty sure it didn't last. Maybe one season.
And they all can't believe that David Nutter done all those pilots. And then
Nutter.
Nutter Butters.
Talk about boning.
Matt CR says, "Don't ever mention that forbidden kiss of forgetfulness. That was the most horrible thing ever in any Superman movie."
Richard Donner would be rolling in his grave. Is he dead? Is Richard Donner dead?
I thought he was.
Is he? Okay. I meant that more as a joke, but he would be.
Matt CR says, "To be fair, is Clark really that smart when he's around Lana?" No.
He's thinking with his other brain, if you know what I'm talking about.
Chloe is 400 times smarter than the two of them combined. Very true.
It's true.
Clark and Lex just need to bone at this point. Hate sex can fix any frenemy ship.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If this show came out now, probably would.
Yeah.
And like,
Riverdale. It's a Riverdale thing.
I mean, you know, that'd be more interesting than the shit that we're watching right now, where Clark and Lana just keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. They keep going back and forth because they won't go back and forth, if you know what I'm saying. They need to go back and forth physically instead of emotionally. You hear me? I'm talking about when the penis. All right, let's get into continuity.
Jesus.
Oh man. A fanatic is a person marked or motivated by an extreme, unreasoning enthusiasm as for a cause. This episode features Samantha Drake, James, and Doug, the 3 members of the fanatical students for Lex Luthor. Fucking Doug. God, Doug.
James Doug.
Glad his ass got murdered, you know? Hey, Maggie, look, this is what he did that morning. He's like, "Dear Journal, I met Lex Luthor today, and my pants got tight. I don't understand these feelings."
I'm scared of Samantha.
I went from midnight to 6, if you know what I'm saying. What does this mean, Journal? What's our boner?
What are boner? Geek Ledger said, and you just got put on a watch list.
Damn it.
Matt CR says, just double check just to make sure it was indeed Splinter. Lionel made a comment about the Kents packing a punch because of the bruise Lex had due to paranoid Clark.
Fuck me. That's right. You nailed it.
What's wrong?
Good on you, Matt ZR.
Yeah.
You got me again, you son of a bitch. Lana and Clark talk about staying in tonight instead of going to the ice rink, which seems a little odd considering Clark went on his first date with Alicia at the ice rink before she was killed. Pariah. It wasn't really their first date. Well, that wasn't their first date.
No, it wasn't.
Because they dated.
Yeah, before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she came over.
Yeah.
And they fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wanted to.
Yeah, she
wanted to. And he was like, gee willikers, I don't know. I don't know about all that. Gee willikers. Can I have a minute to pray about it first?
Can I read my Bible? While you're doing it to me?
I don't understand, like, where does it go? Alicia, I'm scared. I'm scared, Alicia.
Thank God we're not in the old format anymore.
Alicia, help me. Clark, what are you doing? Oh, Daddy. Anyway.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh, Daddy. If you teleport,
there's a monster in the closet.
If you teleport while I'm in you, will my pee-pee disappear? Oh my God, I'm gonna barf. Okay, this episode marks the first time Clark becomes worried of hurting Lana with his strength, if you know what I'm saying.
Wink.
They had consummated their relationship before, but only when he was human, aka soft as a rock. All right, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
Hey, David Richmond Peck. Mr. Pecker, Mr. Kent's campaign manager, Sosnick, was also the meter maid that Lex assaulted in the episode Dichotic. Remember that? And who did that cause him to end up meeting? Helen.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Helen when she was important?
Yeah. Yeah, not really.
No. She ultimately had no real importance to the rest of the series. But yeah, same guy. So after Lex beat him in the head with a baseball bat or whatever, a golf club, I don't even know.
Yeah.
He then went on to become a campaign person that Lex
hired.
No, wait, it wasn't Lex. It was the Duke boy.
Yeah.
That other Duke boy.
That one.
Yeah. I don't think it's supposed to be the same character. I'll just say that. I think
it is.
Two different people. One actor, two characters.
I always like to look at the monitor just to see your face while you're talking. Because I don't get that front on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I only get the side, and it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Unless you're doing the Tim Allen sound.
Oh!
From the side, it's really funny.
Hey, Lex looks to be Lex looks to be in good health this episode.
What?
Despite being recently shot and having surgery to prevent paralysis in the episode Lexmas, Maggie.
God, Matt, it's
he took a shot in the mouth. Bong!
Oh my God. Oh, I have not heard that at the end of a sentence in a long time.
That was way too like masculine.
Yes, it was. My brother used to say that all the time.
I can't cry.
All I can think of is Ben Affleck saying it.
God. Bung. What the fuck is the internet? Let's see here. Lana joined Metropolis University to study astronomy in the episode Thirst.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Buffy Sanders.
Sumpters.
This is the second episode.
I'm going to get
this is the second episode this season after arrival, after the first episode season, in which all main characters appear. Every one of those fucks were in this episode. What?
Now, don't talk about them like that. They're trying to make a living.
Maggie, you're Virginian. Came out a little bit.
Don't talk about them like that.
This episode, Maggie, marks the 29th appearance of Clark's red jacket and blue shirt outfit, which he wears frequently throughout the series.
No.
Yeah, that's right. 29. Lucky number 29, they say. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 29.
So, I've got a thought, a question.
Tell me.
If we make it, is there a possibility we can make it to 50 episodes of him wearing this red jacket?
100%. There's no way we end the series without that.
Okay.
There has to be.
Okay. Or if we hit 50, I'll get a cookie cake that says it.
Can it have his red jacket and blue shirt?
I'll try to make it happen.
That's got to be easy. Like, just say happy 50th jacket.
No, it has to say this episode marks the 29th appearance of Clark's red jacket and blue shirt outfit, which he wears frequently throughout the series.
I mean,
it has to say all that.
Okay, I think they can do that. And it has to have a red jacket with blue shirt. It doesn't have to be Clark's.
Okay.
Like, we don't have to get that specific with it, but I do want that. I do want that. I'm pretty sure we get to a point where he wears it every episode.
Okay.
Jesus, Matt. I don't know what's happening inside. All right, everybody. Let's talk about the fuck of the week.
Freak of the week.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah. Samantha Drake, a.k.a. single white female.
Yeah.
A.k.a. Drake Mallard. We're going Drake Mallard.
Darkwing Duck.
When there's trouble, just call DW.
Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck.
Hey, Darkwing. It's me. That was a terrible one.
You know me from that other show.
Like, it started off maybe gonna be okay, and then it just fucking it crashed just like Launchpad does.
Oh my lord.
Thank you.
Matt CR, you are our Smallville Bible person, so.
That's right. You're the Bible.
You know it all.
You're the holy.
Holy Grail.
Okay. Our current ranking at number 9. Wait, is that really? Are they last?
What?
Is Tommy Lee Jones and Twins the last on here? Is that right? I could have swore somebody was above Tommy Lee Jones and Twins.
What was last week?
Last week was Santa. I guess that's right.
Yeah.
Because we got 9 listed. All right. Number 9, Tommy Lee Jones and Twins. Number 8, Fake Seth. Number 7, Silver Clark. Number 6, Them Old Duke Boys.
Just a good old boy.
Number 5, Santa. Number 4, that was a Duffy. Buffy Sanders. Number 3, Disciples of Zoe. Number 2, Aquaman.
AC.
And number 1, Brainiac. There's no such thing as vampires, Clark. Get it? I'd rather have a railroad spike shoved through my head than have to listen to him talk again.
He said Spike.
They call him William the Bloody because his bloody awful poetry. Those fucking assholes. Maggie, where you want to put Darkwing Duck?
Drake Mallard should go. I really didn't like her.
I say fuck her dead last. Dead last.
Below Tommy Lee Jones and twins.
I'd rather see those fucking powder twins show up again, okay? I enjoyed that more than Baldy, okay? She was just weird. She weirded me out. She gave nothing to the episode, and we'll never think about her again. Dead fucking last.
Agreed.
She's like same level as like Byron. Yeah. Her and Byron
Sorry,
should
agreed.
fucking go out sometime, all right? And kill each other.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
The new number 10, Darkwing Duck. I can't wait till we get to the end of the season. I'm gonna be like, wait, who the fuck is Darkwing Duck again?
Matt CR has a question for me.
What's up? Or for you?
Yeah, for
Oh,
me.
well, there.
Do you think we'll see Brainiac again? I think so.
Brain weaves.
I can feel the brain weaves from here.
Listen, you don't get to a billion friends without making a few enemies, alright? Alright, your new ranking. At number 1, Brainiac. Number 2, Aquaman. Number 3, Disciples of Zoe. Number 4, Buffy Sanders. Number 5, Santa. Number 6, Them Old Duke Boys. Number 7, Silver Clark. Number 8, Fake Seth. Number 9, Tommy Lee Jones. And twins! And at number 10, Darkwing Duck. When there's
Samantha
trouble,
Drake.
just call DW. Darkwing Duck. Alright, now let's get into Trader. That's not the music that plays.
No, it's
It
not.
plays like, call me. Yeah, I was doing the Shooting Stars.
Yes.
Man, what a banger that was. You remember those memes?
Yes.
Remember those memes? Those memes. Hey, Martha goes to Lionel Luthor about getting campaign finance without Jonathan's knowledge. That fucking son of a bitch. How do we feel about Martha completely throwing her family down in the goddamn gutter just
Like
to get a
Batman's
piece
parents.
just to get a piece wow Jesus just to get a piece of that Lionel Luthor money grubbing piece of gutter trash.
Wait, Main Justice
Guess who is main justice?
and Benoit Blanc.
Maybe there's a crossover we need. But Maggie, what do you think about the fact that Martha did that without Jonathan knowing? Will that come back to bite her in the ass?
Yes, it will. It will.
How long do you think it'll be before we see that?
2 episodes.
You think it'll be the 100th episode?
Yes.
I would say the next one. I honestly don't remember, but I would say he immediately finds
It
out.
has to be soon because, God, Jonathan's gonna be so pissed at her.
Like,
Just
what
like
is she
when
thinking?
yeah,
Like Lionel,
the
you
person
know?
that she like quit working for.
She should have went to her dad. Like if she's
Yeah.
gonna go to somebody, go to
Go to
Peepaw.
Peepaw. Henry Clark, go Peepaw.
Peepaw, Peemaw,
Yeah.
go get it. Get
So,
it.
And take Clark with you so he could ride on
Fucking-
Peepaw's back.
Knock over the Talon. I mean, I'm just saying, there's plenty of other ways to
Use the
get
Talon
the
as
money.
a fundraiser.
There you go. But, I mean, fuck, she's always baking those goddamn pies. Just sell a few of them. Fuck.
I'm sorry, Jonathan's got drugs. Maybe he
Make
needs to sell-
John, make
make Lois a drug dealer.
make Clark. He's fast. Do something with that.
Make.
Clark's so fast, I couldn't even think of a joke before it was done. God, fucking, I am on fire. All right, it's like Clark got a boner because I'm on fire tonight.
I'm not giving you that one.
All right, let's get into puberties.
Puberties.
Yep. Big change.
Bingo.
This episode has gone off the rails. Clark uses the following abilities in this episode: super speed, super hearing, invulnerability, and X-ray vision. Bing bong. Maggie, speaking of Clark's superpowers,
Yeah.
no flies, no ties. Did Clark break the rules this week?
No, he didn't, but he did break one rule.
What's the
For having tight pants because he hasn't had sex in so long.
The unwritten book of the road. That's all I have. Sorry. Oh, you follow the book too? I live my life by it. Shit, you nuns get down. I need to rewatch Chainsaw Bob Strike Back, apparently. Like, I just keep thinking about it. Oh, man. Maggie, you okay? Yeah, listen, Chainsaw Bob is funny. It's not worth getting all choked up about, though. Nailed it. All right, everybody, let's get into That's Just Prom.
Well, that's just prom.
All right, so we got Chloe and Clark. Which one do you want to be?
I'll be Chloe.
All right.
Awkward. Oh, sorry. Awkward factor 8. So basically, what you're saying is that you're afraid that in the heat of the moment, you might. Please don't make me finish the sentence, Clark.
Freaking beans! Well, you see, that's the thing. I'm not sure what would happen. I mean, if I couldn't control myself.
Okay. You know what, Clark? Right. That's something that
Right
can never...
there. That's
Sorry. I have a baby that's hollering on my lap. Okay, you know what, Clark? Right there, that's something that can never be unseen.
It's not funny.
No, you're right. It's not. It's just that this conversation definitely cements me as your crypto hack.
I don't understand what crypto hack. I don't know what you mean by that. How about I mute you?
Okay.
Or what?
Aw.
Maybe he's good. Do you want to be Lionel or Lex?
Lionel.
Go for it.
How does it feel, Lex, to have people worship you?
Being the idol for a cult of psychopaths isn't exactly a power trip, Dad. Nailed it. All right. The last one's Lana. Do you want me to just take it?
Yeah, you take it.
Okay. Gotcha. Lana. Well. There we go. Well, I was looking to the satellite imagery from the first meteor shower, the one that happened when we were kids, and there's something that doesn't crash the way the other meteors did. It kind of lands. Clark, what if a ship came down in the first meteor shower as well, and whoever was in it has been here with us the entire time? All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces. Worn out face. Alright. Let's get into DCU references. Part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Shabow. Lex tells Clark jokingly that if he doesn't win, there's always the White House. In the comics, Lex Luthor does indeed become president of the United States of America. PUSA. Pussy. I'm sad alone on a bank of the line. The President of the United States of America. What? What? What?
Just move on.
All right. Clark's conversation with Chloe about his fear that he might not be able to keep from hurting Lana during physical intimacy. All right, I'm going to stop it right there. He's afraid he's going to squirt too hard, okay? Like, let's just call a spade a spade. He's afraid he's going to blow out her asshole,
Okay,
all right?
Matt,
I'm just saying.
You have repeated this enough. Let's just move on.
He's afraid that he's going to annihilate her
Okay,
in a
better.
bad way.
That's a better way of saying it instead of you going.
He's
into graphic
afraid
detail.
he gonna come too hard.
I hope you're proud of yourself on that one.
I'm gonna black out.
Good.
Oh my god.
You know what?
I'm gonna black out. Ah!
This whole situation that Matt's been making fun of is from a reference to a classic 1969 essay by science fiction author Larry Nevin called Man of Steel, Woman of Kleenex. And that article Nevin postulates that Superman / Clark Kent would be able to have a sexual relationship with a non-superpowered woman, since his involuntary lack of physical control could result in catastrophic injury to his partner.
Spunk. Spum. My words are my sperm, spewing forth my tragic germ. You remember that song? The old fishtail from Dead Man on Campus. You remember that? All right, well, there you go.
I didn't watch that movie on repeat as a kid. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what you should have watched on repeat? The Talon mix, Remy Zero!
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero!
I Want It All by Depeche Mode. What else did Depeche Mode do?
Lots of 80 songs.
They do, Jesse's Girl.
No, they didn't. They didn't do that, Mac.
Did they do, what's that one? Running on a vacation far away.
No.
Come around and talk it over. Did they do that one?
No.
They do,
They did. Just can't get enough.
Something happens
No.
and I'm head over heels.
No, they did. Just can't get enough.
Which one's that? I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I'll tell you what I want. I just can't get enough.
Also, Enjoy the Silence.
Oh, did they do, I come from a land down under. Henry thinks
I'm
it's
about
funny.
to leave.
It's time for the countdown to Superman. 56 weeks until Superman returns to the cinemas. Like how
Superman Returns the movie?
No, Superman himself.
The movie?
Brandon Routh is back, baby.
He's back?
He's back, baby.
Oh, man.
And his trunks are even smaller this time. All right. Like, listen, they were like, hey, you know what? People didn't like that we took the trunks away, so let's bring them back. But people also don't like the trunks. So let's find a happy medium. Let's give them the thong. I just can't get enough. I just can't.
Matt ZR says Depeche Mode also did Precious, the song that played when we saw Brainiac's initial debut in the
Yeah,
they're good.
That song.
They got good jams. It's only two dudes.
Who would it really?
Yeah.
Is one Depeche and one Mode?
Yeah.
Wow. Good on them.
Yeah.
You know, doing what they could do to make it happen. All right. Next week, next time on Smallville.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. When I'm looking for... All right. Anyway, next week's episode, Season 5, Episode 11, Lockdown. Maggie, based solely off of the title, Lockdown. What do you think next week's episode is all about? And remember,
Lockdown.
this is the penultimate episode of Smallville's first 100 episodes.
Lockdown. Lockdown usually means like you're in a building or someplace and you can't get out.
You just can't get enough?
No, you can't get out. Maybe Clark is in a lockdown in a sex prison with
She's like, we're fucking whether you want it or not. It's happening. He's like, please, I'm scared.
Chloe told me about this weird rock you're allergic to.
That's not good. That would be bad. Maybe she calls up her friend Matt Damon to help. Maybe Clark just, you know, maybe he needs a little help. That's all I'm saying.
Clarky doesn't know
that Lana and me do it in my van every Sunday. Tells him she's in church, but she doesn't go. Still she's on her knees and Clarky doesn't know. Oh,
Clarky doesn't know.
That's surely somebody's done
Don't
that.
tell Clarky.
Clarky doesn't know.
Yeah.
What if we got Michael Rosenbaum to be that part?
No.
Lana says she's out shopping, but she's under Lex and I'm not stopping. That's all I got. I think Michael Rosenbaum was in a band one time. I think it was called Depeche Mode. It wasn't. I think he was in a band. All right, everybody. That's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us this week on Going Back to Smallville, our weekly podcast where Maggie and I rewatch and recap every episode of Smallville, week by week, episode by episode. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome, or join us around here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Become a member, get access to exclusive content, the Google Drives, and get your name listed in every episode, just like the upcoming fine folks did. Remember, we will not be back tomorrow night, as we typically are for Super 90s Playback, but instead we'll be back on Monday with the Hopefully Awesome Show, where we'll be talking about Inside Out 2, as well as some other movie news from this week. We've already got a couple of stories that's come out. Some good stuff. Apparently, The Boys Season 5 is going to be the last season, so keep that under your hat until next Monday when we talk
Sit
about
on that.
Shit on that. Remember, you can also head over to Amazon using the link in the description of this episode and pick up Digimon Adventure 02, The Beginning, now available on Blu-ray. But, what?
I know what lockdown is.
What is lockdown?
It just popped into my head. Lana invites Clark to a church lockdown.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That sounds like an episode of Supernatural. Like, just a horrible event. Come on, Sam! We gotta get saved!
We gotta bust through these doors!
Hey!
They locked them at sunset.
Baby, you tell me what you want, I'll talk in any language you want. I got a tongue for you. I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm calling it. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye.